Now let's look at elemental sin. Why would they bring people here? Ede inti na nipa ebe free ni nyamisu. Na hoɔden mu obeja bibia no wabaha abefa sa prison jacket yi ahye. Now, I want to explain this in a very simple way. Good and bad, sin and righteousness is a dimensional theory for the earth. This 3D world. So I cannot say that somebody went to steal and they brought him here on earth, because stealing and all those things are dimension related to the 3D world. And obi akofo obi yere obi aware o car it's only here. And it's a big problem with these bishops who went to heaven and saw cars and saw houses. How? Now aliens in common aliens in the car neighbor. Ebe. Oyezino. So to explain why spirits end up on earth as prisoners, I will explain with this theory. Pachotiemiye, akacho se downloads bebre when the episode nimu. Inti se sebe wan peja wo ho kakra nti asene be. Let's just say you are a higher being. What will make you come into this world? Or what will make someone sentence you into a jail on earth for you to lose your abilities? Wow, you osra bofu. Aya, a Christopher ne se omo nyankopon bronsam ne nyankopon kun yenti no muturo ne ba ha. Nti Jesus so ade no ye ye omuturo ne ba ha. Sa na wo so bi sa ho, se sa na case ne tede a, ene ye de na ye de ba na hakora ye ba hakora den kora na reduce it like that. A decrease like that. Obi comment was last week sa no bi sa, aden kora na decrease like that ne ba ha be there. Yes. That's a great question. Let's see your answers in the comment section. Why, Pacho? Who will answer for this? Who comment section? So now, in every realm, spiritual dimensions, let's say in the 5th dimension of elements, in 7-dimensional elements, there are divine orders. There are rules so that you don't jump another room. Let's just say that for clarity's sake. Machirechiremu, the entia, the ebema wabahano, and no na me to me bo mi bubu. They can't catch us downloads, so you have to be in it. Intino, se na metia, inti element, there are elemental sin. 3rd, 5th dimension, 7th dimension, there are dimensions, there are rules, until you don't jump rules to be here. Even there are souls omu jump a timeline no. Sankrofo no mu date of birth okra. Omu mami ye well educated. Onim se me wo Wednesday this date emfa calendar ne da. Motorway so no there are dimensions be there a particular place. Se car nya accident no nipa need to be free car no jump to line so pe. Se nipa no matter how a car ne be yam. There are rules and there are regulations. There are some dimensions to me po and say yade wo ho chaos nkoso wo ho baby wo ho chaos koso wo ho because 2 elements na no ye be fa no so da kro no yaye. Those of you who went to school know that oxygen is composed of something and something. Okay, se munim sa mo amako school no. Now, when oxygen doesn't want to be formed by what is supposed to form to bring stability into the universe, that oxygen becomes a troubled oxygen. It becomes a destabilized energy. And in this world, we will say it has sinned. I will give you some codes in the Bible. Okay? In fact, remember mu codes bi ni decode sesi ene to me e dey affect. Spiritual elements need to do what they are placed to do in the universe. Nti ohonu kra rule any order eye adwuma wo ugina ha wo so na wo change idie. Untumi change wa nkasa kra wo condition. Once there is an error, that part of the element must descend to heal and return to replenish. We are very, very simple. So we'll be saying, "What's adentin na yebaha? Adentin ye reducing yebaha." Upon a mama no. But like I said, ye beg picky codes ni bi wa Bible ni ye decode ni ye di aye. The allegory of Jesus Christ in the Bible pointed to this code many times. Call it the descent of hell. They call it the descent of hell. Why wouldn't you know? You can, Google the descent of hell and get that code. I know you're one. Now, let's look at 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 18 to 20. For Christ also suffered once for sins, the righteous for the unrighteous, that he might bring us to God, being put to death in the flesh, but made alive in the spirit, in which he went and proclaimed to the spirit in prison. How do you decode this? Well, ubisa won say denti na wo decrease na wo ba ha anu nie. Yesu no your hene. Mo am wa hada da no ye de Yesu ye asema na ma nipa na hu. What's up? Osio obefa akwate bia to ne ho so. How? You lose everything and you come here and become a slave. This is the code. 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 18 to 20. Now let's look at Zechariah chapter 9 verse 11. Another code. Thou also by the blood of thy testament hast sent forth thy prisoners out of the pit. What's the meaning of this? All these are codes. Confirm the ame kachire wono. Opa kan we na fro so on the code. Ebeyemba. You don't love me. You hate me. You are an enemy of progress. In fact, you are an enemy of ascension. Let's look at Ephesians chapter 4 verse 9. All these are codes confirming what I'm telling you. Descended into the lower part of the earth. That was Christ. Inti se wo pese who said denti na wa ha na obe lusu bibia and I say now. This is all these codes are in the Bible. These verses above sum up the prison theory of the earth dimension for all energies and spirits to descend to the lowest of low. Inti way enya wo nko an waba ena enya wo nko an we ye bibi ti so mo so Yesu si fo be fa akwate bia to no ho so ena owu ye no kotena agya ni fa so a. This is it. To redeem themselves and to rise again. That is why you are here. Are we preaching this? You are building prison in prison, preaching salvation and heaven. You deserve to be caned, though. You deserve to be caned. You are helping these wicked beings. So what do you be? Are you a wicked man? A wicked man of God? Hey, we have all these codes in the Bible. We can decode this crowd for the public to know that, hey, but this is the way. But most sign man for under these gods and in serving them, making us more useless. It doesn't make sense to me. That is why we come to earth in prison. When something goes wrong, you have to come back to relish it and bring it back on track. I hope you understand me. Divine assignment na media maun. This is what is called divine assignment. And this is where sometimes the creational people also feel that you have to come back and correct what you have done. This is the code. The unfortunate situation is that there are people who do not want the prison to end because this place they have created cannot be empty and useless. They want to be gods over us. Our own brothers and sisters who gallivanting around as gods because we reduce our every time. See, they don't want us to turn our way back because they can't do what we are doing. Na yenya leaders no mu leaders those who watch earth, who are interested in being kings and rulers of souls on earth, are the ones who want more people to come to earth, and they don't want them to leave earth. Because omo pese yen so momo. Omo someone to me criticism. Tie won krofo bi wo ho a omo pese ye be leave jail no. Hwe Ye won krofo bi o ma ko prison more than 10 times. Oko ebi kokoye better. 2% kokoye better. 80% ko eba be ye worse. Oba ya no wasan be wiade no okobium. Oba ya no wasan be wiade no okobium. All these are setups copied from the original source. They go about enticing other elements to come into earth. They use the carnality of earth to entice many spirit elements to come to earth as human beings. Once you fall for the emotions and carnality of earth and you are born, you are stripped of all divine abilities. Inti se obi sasa adenti ne yekra ye decrease ne yeba ne yebeye anu ne ana me de ama no. And so a lot of souls end up on earth not as punishment in a prison but because of enticement. Akonno bone inti fane say a spirit bi ba ha wabe ewo the book of Enoch omo say abofo ni si fom no omo behu say ma ne ho ofe na omo ne ma ne bededa ye na omo hye ase. Inti fane say sankrofo yi bi na ye leader only do in spirituality, where will you go? Everything is carnality. Enticement in physical carnality. A lot of the souls get enticed by that. And what do I mean by carnality? So me carnality I may patch saying into someone whose souls no types any adwuma omo ye e wa hanomo omo load ni na di good spirit ni mo. So what are you? Who are you following? Where do you belong? Medical catcher say we share the book of Enoch watches ni ade on be catcher say abofo ni bi behu ma no na omo ni omo ye eno na di duku chechire ba ye because omo se na ma ni trimi ya tenten omo entice ye with food, clothes, sex, happiness, sadness, excitement, humor, bitterness, sweetness, pleasure, pain and so on. Eniama we bebre no omo ma edit entices some of the spirits ni so ombra no ombe experience nti imagine spirit aya enticing so ombra ha no ombe bitterness no for pleasure on for pain in beto so wo na wo afutu ni mpa ye be na besesa. What can you change? The moment a divine spirit hungers for these and falls into the womb of a female to enter the world through the portal, they are given a uniform and they lose everything. They come naked. Did make a channel say muma yenye careful ni niama ye sonsum no because niama wo kosom a ono oje ono so je tight ansa na wa ma business ayeye oje offering oje sacrifice oje odwan oje niama e wa ha ni bi na wa be yesewo at the end of the day obekun wato watwene cause a man yi na ba ha be hu we edio yenhwe bibi code ba ko Genesis chapter 3 verse 7 or say then the eyes of both of them were opened and they knew that they were naked. We now asofo ni that's where bi code apple omunwie. These people were enticed by something. Now at the moment na sa de entice omono they became naked and entered into the prison jail. This is the code. This is what I'm talking about. It's about the ego and self-awareness of carnality in the prison. At the moment, now you wo. Now be who say me ye naked me shata there me won bibi na just niama what can started do we are seeing niama. This is what Genesis is talking about. It's not about any snake and whatever. Being aware of humanity and wanting to experience it, that is the fall. The Garden of Eden, the code, no, and I made the code the amount. When you ask a pastor, say, a DNA or Garden of Eden, and a better war. So other pure entities get enticed by humanity and our carnality so much that they descend so low and are kept here on earth in an endless reincarnation loop for millions of years. And it's a usha this knowledge in our kwechia a hosu bema who say reincarnation is not for everybody. And so ebia one day ye befa hono na yahwe. That is the Jesus story. Musi obefa akwate bia edito no hoso. How do you people explain this in the church? Because when you come, you can't go. Oba. So when material souls in the type so nobody should get confused. I've given you 2 examples as to why spirits come to earth as naked prisoners with 0 divine abilities. Me break it be down material because episode na etinting into me nkan nyina. Obi a ye kan Yesu wa ha ofo so ye persona na bibi mo amwa ha dada no mo explaining kire nipa no ye kan Yesu wa ha what we mean why na ye nyina ye nko we are doing this together. You are watching Spiritual Hour with the Goddess, the Pride herself, and we are talking about the psychic key part 1. When some energies defect to destabilize the smooth running of elements of spirit in the cosmos, they are made to descend just like Jesus did. So they have to come back to a lower realm to stabilize and then move back again. So we are here just to stabilize something and move back again. You descend, you change yourself, and then you go back again. Simple. You drop all abilities, but the spirit is with you. So you come here and then you change and pick up the spirit again and ascend. This is the issue. This is the assignment that is divine. Any other thing, reincarnation, a whole lot. It is not an issue of bad or good or sin or righteousness. It is just the instability of elemental spirits. You can call it instability because good or bad or evil and righteousness are only on earth. I happen ye nim sa de nti de e kan ina say instability, chaos, and instability. Madi kan akira we no eno na wo Genesis no. Om say no Onyankopon bo wi ase no hu say wi ase ye asase na ni ye sakasaka. Nti ofre kan ya say embra. Nti chaos, instability. I think we've done an episode about that. You can go and watch. It is here that we judge and we are emotional about things like that. And away ye nipa bonini and away ye say because it's nothing like that. Ye ni ye create no. Inti na de bia wo condemn and ndura say enye no ndewu ye bi wo see ye njaya ware o ja ware eboni bishop we ja ware foforo. So you see ya na ya hwehwe ni ma chekere ye kon marriage is nobody cares about marriage. Nobody cares about children. Nobody cares. It is life you experience. Focus on your spirit and move, and that's it. Marriage doesn't matter. Children don't matter. Cars don't matter. Houses don't matter. And nothing that we are on. And so you're quite sorry, you're bomb pie then. Me car, my warrior, me say, and secondly, I've told you that other elementary spirits get enticed to be here to taste carnality. So wherever the spirit is coming from in the universe, they all end up experiencing physicality on earth. Inti ye nyina ya beda ni nipa. But ebi enye nipa. Ebi spirit ne ya akodo. Ebi wo divine assignment. Ebi so ye saying, all you need to know is yourself and focus on yourself. This is the only prison where you get to experience physicality. A happy. Inti elements are ye free mu ba ye different. Se wo ba hafa Jamaica no ye crimes ni ye jail term ye different. But ye nyina ye share the same uniform. That is the mechanism. Se wo ye obroni, se wo ye obibini. Inti se wo nim ni inti a wo ba I think say na wahu. E de na wo be ye. Just same as people go to prison and get better. Some go and get worse. The same prison. Higher it is society. A lot of us have become worse. They are static waha. We don't care. You better car, you better way. We don't care what we connect. Say your spirit where you move, saying where you move. We don't care. When your jail term is due, you will go. Nothing will stop it. What is your crime? What are you doing to correct it? Hey, this is the purpose of the soul. To let the spirit know the carnality without getting direct contact with the body. Your spirit is always divine. Know this. Just that you lose touch with it on earth and forget. But the soul is there to help. The body gets to experience something that the spirit doesn't even feel it. So the things you are doing you can see that you are not connected to your spirit. You only connect through your soul. You feel it in your soul. Your soul experience stores the data, the knowledge of it, but your spirit doesn't know. Some people are not in touch with their spirit at all. Because to me, putting me and Sunday together. So our quest is for you to know that your spirit is a real you. You have to be in touch with your spirit to realize that the spirit is wearing a body. We won't the entire makasa day and night near bibia. It's just this word, what I just said. Try and connect these three. And you will can and you will see can connect you. It's a process. Obi ya na din so betu ni hu asi wo no wa kire bibia mpa mo pese mukuno. Mu twan trots I don't know. Say ye care so for black so hatred nin tro. Why? Why do you people lie like that? Some of you. Some people can lie and is that your crime? Hey! Enya is you. So our quest is for you to know that your spirit is a real you. You have to be in touch with your spirit to realize that the spirit is wearing a body. That has been my job here, and this is divine. Because of Asem Kakra Mikain. That has been my job here. To let you wake your spirit up. So you would wake your spirit up so you are able to connect the three. If you don't connect with your spirit and your soul, you are miserable. Baby Sam say, how do we connect? If you're near my makanina, what does be Sam? How do you connect there? Now I have to say me huni amenka. Whatever happened to me as I speak to you from today, whether good or bad, just understand that every noise I made, everything I'm trying to communicate to you is just to connect with your spirit so you can break free from this prison jail. Because you are not here with chicken change. Ebi awi akoko, ebi awe, but ebi ekunipa na omi omudi, ebi kura enye nipa, ebi kura baha, ni brinti ni greedy nti, eno omo fa, no omo ba fa honam, no ba ye ina eshe honam kro. Obiya ne crime, obiya ne jail term. So what I'm screaming, what I'm telling you, and what will help you, and what you need, is just to connect with your soul and spirit. The only thing that can bring all the powers that were taken from you, the only thing that will strip this body of its power and make sure say you are ascending back is what I'm telling you. Please work on yourself. Now you say salvation is individual. Marriage ye awoye bibia ye pre ne ha bia ye. But enu emfa wo nko baabia. Enu nti na wunya ni nyina na wo meda. The bia you want something. Work on yourself, connect your real self to this mechanism so it's able to strip the powers. So it helps you to get back all the abilities you lost so you can ascend to your originality. Thank you so much for your time. I send you love. I send you love. I send you love. I send you love. And I send you joy. I send you strength. I send you light, true light. And I send you energies. Shalom. Peace.